Hello and welcome to this video. As promised in my previous video, I will show map, reduce and filter in this particular video. Also, continuing from the lambda video, I forgot to tell you one thing is that lambda can be nested. So for example, if you see this line, or rather these three lines, you will see that I have sum is equal to lambda x colon lambda y colon lambda colon x plus y. So what happens in this case is the outer lambda x receives an argument x and returns a nested lambda y x plus y. So much like nested functions, it captures a value. It forms a closure with lambda. So for example, when we say add is equal to sum 99, then what happens is 99 becomes x and the inner lambda captures this value of 99, and then we invoke it with 3, it will return with 102. So that is for the lambda function, nested lambda function. That is how it will work. Now for map, what map does is it applies a function to a sequence. For example, consider I have list 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4 and my underscore updated underscore list, which is an empty list. So I can iterate over my list and add 10 to that and append in my updated list. So it will become 11, 12, 13 and 14. I can also write a function which will take a value and return by after adding 10 to that value. And then I can apply a map. You see this piece of code. So here I'm applying add 10 function to my list. In this case, map will take each element of my list, send it to add 10 and return me a list. It will not return me a list. I'm converting that return value to a list and assign that to my underscore new underscore list. So it will be also 11, 12, 13, 14. Now again, I can define a lambda here instead of add 10. The lambda will take an argument and return after adding 10. This will also give me 11, 12, 13, 14. You can write your own map function where you have a function. The map will take a function argument and a sequence argument. The result is a list. In the sequence, you iterate over the sequence and you append that to result list after invoking that function to x, and then you return the list. So with this my map, I can also do this because it is returning me a list. I no longer need to convert it to a list. So I have invoked add underscore 10 my list to this. You can also invoke a lambda over here instead of add underscore 10. So that is how you write your own map function. Filter allows you to select items from iterables. For example, consider a list from 0 to 9, which I have generated here. This line generates that list. So if I say that I want only values which are greater than 5, which is dictated by this lambda, so filter can take a function and apply that to a sequence. So in this case, it will give me 6, 7, 8, and 9. You can also do it like this yourself, which is the manual way of filtering the value. So in the range, you iterate over the sequence and append that to the list. Now in this case, we can have a generator also. So it's a generator function, sort of comprehension over a sequence, that is a list 0 to 9. And then if that is greater than 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9 will be stored in G. And then you iterate over that generator. This will print 6, 7, 8, 9 on all new lines. Now what reduce does is that reduce will take elements of your sequence and apply a function or a lambda to that. So in this case, what it will do is it takes two arguments, return sum of those. So in this case, it will add all the elements of the list. So it will become 10. You can do this manually like this, which you would know. And you can have your own myReduce function as well, which I have shown here, which takes a function and a sequence. It stores term, which is the first element of the sequence. And then for remaining terms, it calls the function by supplying the 0th element and next. and then that term is updated, and eventually your term is returned after applying all the functions, after applying the function to all the terms. So here also you can use a lambda, okay, for the function, and then the sequence will be evaluated. This will print me 15. So let's see the sample run of this. So the add and sum gave us 102, and then the my updated list has become 11, 12, 13, 14, and then our list was 0 to 10, and after that I got 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the generator of 6, 7, 8, 9, and after that we have got 10 from this reduce, and 10 from this reduce, and then 15 here. So that's all for map, reduce, and filter functions in Python. Uh, Now, proceeding further, I don't know what video I'll make. Maybe I'll start with classes. So if you have found this video useful and informative, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what other topics you'd like videos on. Thanks for watching the video. Happy programming.